Most nations begin their story of government with the palace. The Torah begins at the city gate. Parshas Shoftim opens with the command, Shoftim v'shoterim titen lecha b'chol sha'arecha. You shall appoint judges and officers in all your gates. Only afterwards does the Torah discuss the Sanhedrin, and only later still does it command, Som tasim alecha melech. You shall appoint a king over yourself. The order seems surprising. Surely the Sanhedrin outranks the local judge, and the king seemingly stands above them all. Why then does the Torah begin with the judges and officers of each individual city before turning to the Sanhedrin and the king? Rav Shmuel Dov Asher Bischitzer, may his merit protect us, explains in his Sefer Ne'oz Desha that national leadership cannot simply be imposed from above. It must be built from below. Before a nation can be united by a king or guided by a Sanhedrin, its people must learn to respect justice, discipline, and Torah authority within their own communities. Throughout Jewish history, every community had its own Rav and Dayan. They answered questions of halacha, presided over din Torahs, guided communal affairs, and helped resolve personal disputes. When an unusually difficult question arose, only then did the local Rav consult a higher court or the leading Torah authorities of the generation. The path to the highest authority began with respect for the authority closest to home. The story is told that at the welcoming reception for a new Rav, the president of the Kehillah declared proudly, "Rabbi, we chose you because this Kehillah needs someone strong enough to lead us." The Rav replied, "I am honored. Where would you like me to lead you?" The president answered, "We will let you know after the next board meeting." The exchange is amusing because it contains an uncomfortable truth. We often want a leader in title, but a follower in practice. Someone strong enough to lead us, provided that he goes exactly where we have already decided to go. But the Torah turns the question around. Before asking who will lead us, we must ask whether we are prepared to be led. Are we willing to accept judgment when it's inconvenient? Do we respect authority only when it agrees with us? Do we want leaders who challenge us to become better, or merely leaders who affirm us as we are? No king, no leader, and no Rav can lead effectively, let alone create unity among those who insist on doing only what is right in their own eyes. Leadership can inspire a people, but it cannot substitute for their sense of responsibility. Lasting unity is built in the cities, the communities, the shuls, and the homes, in the thousands of small decisions through which people demonstrate that truth is more important than ego. That is why the Torah places the judges before the king. Leadership begins not with the power of the person at the top, but with the character of the people below. We now stand in the month of Elul, preparing for Rosh Hashanah, when we will repeatedly declare HaMelech, Hashem is king, but a king whom we obey only when we agree with him is not truly our king. Crowning Hashem, therefore, cannot remain merely a declaration made in shul. It means allowing his Torah to overrule our preferences and judge the choices we make at the gates of our own lives, in our speech, our relationships, our business dealings, and our treatment of others. Before there can be HaMelech, there must be Shoftim v'shoterim. Parshas Shoftim teaches us that responsibility must come before authority, justice before power, and inner discipline before national unity. A great leader may stand at the head of the nation, but true leadership can succeed only when justice already stands guard at its gates. Shabbat Shalom.